Dear students, welcome to the physics class. Today we will discuss an important topic, error in measurement. Now, what is error? Uncertainty in measurement is technically called error. Okay, when there is a difference between true value and the measured value of a physical quantity, then there will be an error. Okay, now error comes, the source of errors can be divided into categories. Okay, we divide the source of errors in two categories. Number one, systematic errors, and number two, random errors. Okay, number first, systematic errors. Those errors which found regularly in the experiment. Okay, those errors which found regularly in the measurement, then they are called systematic error. We can reduce them by using some rules. Okay, now number one in systematic error. Number one is instrumental error. When there is a defect in the instrument which we use for measurement, then there will be instrumental error. Okay, for example, we are measuring a length and we are using a scale in which numbers are not visible. So there will be an error. No? There will be error in measurement. Okay, we can reduce this type of error by using a good instrument. Okay, now next, error due to imperfection or procedure. If we follow wrong procedure for any measurement, then there will be an error. Okay, if we follow wrong procedure, we can reduce this type of error by using suitable procedure, by using proper procedure to measurement. Okay, now next, personal error. When any inexperienced person doing observations, then there will be chances to get error in the result. Okay, so if an experienced man doing experiment, then this type of error can be reduced. Okay, now random error. Those type of error which found irregularly. Okay, we don't know the sources of the error, then we categorize them as random errors. Same person doing same observation, when a same person doing same observations and he get different values, that means there will be some error. So how can we reduce it? We can do measurement many times. We can take many observations and finally we use arithmetic mean of all the observations. Okay, when we have many observations, then finally we take arithmetic mean of all the observations, and by using this we can reduce random errors in our result. Okay, so now there are three formulas which we use in numerical purpose. Now first, absolute error. Absolute error is equal to true value minus observed value. Okay, delta A is equal to A minus A dash. Next, relative / fractional error. The ratio between absolute error to the true value. Delta A upon A gives relative or fractional error. Finally, percentage error. When we multiply this to 100, delta A upon A into 100, then we get percentage error in the result. Okay, so the topic is done. Thank you for watching this lecture.